And we are right here in Athi River, quite deep in Athi River, actually, Machakos County, with the one and only, the hero of the moment, Chef Maliha Mohammed. Now, if you don't know her now, I need to tell you just a little thing about her, and you'll know much more about her later in this interview. This amazing woman, all the way from Mombasa, has cooked for the last 3 days. Is it 3 days straight? 5 days straight. That is 90 hours and counting. And right now she's still cooking down here in Athi River. I mean, her kitchen is a beautiful place. A lot of food right here. She's preparing something nice for me. We're going to have a small interview with her to understand just how exactly she came up with the idea. What does she feel about breaking the record? I mean, the Guinness people, are they here? Did they, verify her? And also, what are the challenges she went through? My name is Kabuga. This is Citizen Digital with Chef Maliha right here preparing some food for me. But as she does that, let's have a chat and you get to know more about the current hero of the day, Chef Maliha Mohammed. So, Maliha Mohammed, it's nice to see you, man.
Thank you for having me.
This is Athi River. You're all the way from Mombasa.
Yes.
I mean, I thought you were going to do the cooking in Mombasa, but you're doing it here. How did you come up? Why are you here?
I came here because the people of Nairobi, they really wanted me to be here. Okay. Maliha, umefanya sana marathon zako zote in 2019 in Mombasa. We need you here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how has it been? When did you come to Nairobi? Yeah. And you cooked for the last 5 days, right?
Yes.
So when did you come here? What was the preparation, process like to get to this particular moment of life?
I came here on the 8th of August. Yeah, okay. I came earlier because I needed to come and see the venue and fall in love with the kitchen first. Yeah,
it's a beautiful kitchen, I love it.
Yeah, it's one of my dream kitchens.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to come here, and then my team had to come here as well, so we can have this organization. And also my brand manager, Faith Brandy, she had to come also, and to organize the whole team, because we are around 20 of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So are you all staying in this house that I'm seeing right now? All the team, they're staying here, or
Yeah. We are all staying here at this beautiful villa called Samora Villa.
It's a nice villa, actually.
Yes, it's a beautiful villa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're all staying with the whole team here?
The whole team.
So when you talk about a team, who are you talking about? You're talking about your manager, about your...
We have my manager, Faith Brandy. We have operations manager, Rehana Baluchi, who is in charge of distributing the food. We are talking about my videographer, Mr. T-Shot, and my director, Lewis. We are talking about my sous chef, Chef Yusuf, Chef Enfarian, Chef Sanchez. We are talking about the cleaning crew, KS cleaning crew, who are with me all the way from Kilifi. We are talking about
social media people.
The social media people. We are having the online media platform from Mombasa and Nairobi. I'm talking about also my official sponsors. For example, Siga's crew were here.
Most of who you can't mention right now. I see you're preparing something that before we go too far, too deep. What are you making for me today?
Today another kutengeneza chakula kitamu. Unifikirie kila mara.
Chakula kitamu unakiona?
Yes.
Ni chakula kipi hiki?
Chakula wali mweupe. Mahindi ya kukaanga. Na mchuzi wa nyama.
Wali mweupe. Mahindi na mchuzi wa nyama. So there's a guy moving around hapa kwa kitchen tukiongea na pita tu. Maybe utaelezea watu huyu mtu ni nani exactly?
His name is Yusuf. He's the head of all the chefs that are in that department. His Instagram handle is Garani the chef. So he's the chef, head of sous chefs. So whatever I tell him, he'll delegate it to the ones who are with him.
So a sous chef basically means msaidizi wa chef?
Assistant
to chef.
Yes.
Kazi yake ni kukatakata vitunguu? Ama kuna kazi nyingine zaidi? That's a good job. So when did you start the challenge? Which particular day did you start, and when did you end? And what is the process like in between? It must be crazy, I can imagine.
It is overwhelming as well. I started on 11th of August at noon. Noon is when I started the count that began. And with that, everybody knew exactly what they were doing. Kila mmoja alikuwa anajua task yake anachokifanya. And of course my manager she already knows what's needed to be done and what's needed to be there. And my timekeepers as well. We had independent witness people who were there as well, because they have to be there because of Guinness World Record. Those were the rules and the regulations that they have given me as well. So to people in their shifts, we had 4-hour shifts, we had 8-hour shifts, but I was in 12-hour shifts.
Okay. So by that, I want you to explain to the viewer very clearly. When you say 12-hour shift, when you started at October
12 noon. 11th,
August,
on Friday,
11th, 12 noon.
Yes.
Umesimama kwa muda
for 12 hours.
Okay.
Then at midnight I break.
Midnight you break?
Yes.
For how long do you break?
1 hour.
Okay, that is to 1 p.m.
Yes.
For you.
1 p.m. I clock in. I go again until 1 a.m.
1 a.m. until 1 p.m.
1 p.m. It's 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yes.
Which is now August 12th, I think.
Yes. Early hours in the morning.
That is in the morning, yes. It's Saba.
Yeah,
so you're cooking. Unafanya nini? Like these 7 hours, these are crazy hours. What are you doing during those hours? Unapika nini?
Yeah, for those 12 hours, I was having a lot of recipes. For example, 22 recipes to do in that 12-hour period time. And the prep work and everything is done freshly, you know. So
when you come on set, your sous chef has already prepared everything you need?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is just start cooking and all that. Okay.
You know, I work in fast space. I like to work with hot fire, and I'm usually quick in whatever I'm doing. And the recipes is all familiar with me. So it's not something that is new, because it's the recipes that I usually work with or teach people how to cook with. So I have my guest cooker here, which is a 3-burner. But otherwise, when I'm doing some other things, I have like 6 or 8 of them. But so now this one, it was a challenge for me because it had to discipline me. Yeah. So
it's limiting you.
Limiting you.
Yeah, I can imagine, yes. So now you're making, what kind of foods like did you make on the first day or the second day? For instance.
Because since it was Friday and we started at noon, I had to start off with biryani.
Okay, alright, I'll have some biryani.
Yeah.
I should try yours.
But during the entire event, we had githeri, we had skuma wiki.
You made githeri as well?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And people loved it as well.
Yes, the Kikuyus love githeri.
Yeah, and we had skuma wiki, we had also chicken stew, you know, chicken 555, Korean beef bulgogi, we had spaghetti bolognese. I think we had so many.
I understand what you're talking about. That sounds like a crazy amount of food.
Yes.
Are you eating it?
Yeah, we had an organization coming in called the Empowering the African Woman Organization. Her job, Rihanna Baluchi, who is the CEO and founder, she was the one to control the packaging of the food and distributing it to the street children, to the homeless people, and also the orphanages around the vicinity. So that was her job, and all the food were collected and distributed.
That's actually a brilliant thing that you did, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I see that you give out the other food and all that, and I can imagine how much it costs to buy the kitungu, the nyanya, the spaghetti, the nyama.
Yeah.
How was you able to do that? Did you use your own money? Did someone come on board? Or how were you able to get all that food?
We had some sponsors coming in, as I said before, from Seagas. We used their gases. We had Tropical Heat also coming in. We used also their spices. Yeah, we had Jamie Rice giving us a little bit of their rice. We had people, the sponsors coming here and there.
Something, you know, something different from whichever company they're coming from. So you brought it all together. I brought it all together,
but the total amount I cannot know because my brand manager, she's the one who controls all the accounts. But all I know is that the estimation maybe it was around 500.
Oh, 1,000? Yes. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're talking not your money, pretty much from everybody who came on board.
I'm talking about the entire
thing. Yes, cost 500, half a million shillings.
Yeah. So we had some people chipping in here and there, but almost I think 65% came from me.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's nice. And so why did you decide to do this? I mean, I know you've broken a record before, actually. That I know. Lakini mbona ukamua na hii record yako inaitwa vipi? Because is it the same like kama Hilda Bach?
No.
Can you tell us exactly what is the name of your record?
Okay.
People are confused kidogo.
Yeah, so in December 2022 I applied for two.
What can I do? I can actually do something.
You can actually do something. Where's the koroga?
Sure, why not? I can do that. In December?
Oh, so in December 2022, what I did is I applied for 2 Guinness World Records title, and the 2 names. The first name was the longest home kitchen cooking marathon. So you need to do your marathon in a home kitchen environment, just like this one. The reigning record time was 68 hours by an American guy called Ricky Lampkin. So once I surpassed the 68-hour mark, I was the new world record holder for that title. And on November 15, I'll be doing another title.
This year?
Yes. Called the longest cooking marathon by an individual. And that will be cooking against Chef Hilda Bass's record time. Because her record time is 93 hours. So once I surpass 93-hour mark, then Kenya will be the new record holders.
Oh wow. So before we talk about the last parts of you cooking and the last day, which must be crazy, I can imagine how tired you are. I want to go back to where I was standing.
Yes.
Before you talk about that, I was going to ask you, has Guinness come here? Have the people come here? Have they, confirmed that you actually booking the record? Am I just
No, Guinness World Record can bring in their adjudicators to Kenya, but it's going to cost me. Because of their travel expenses, their visa, blah blah blah. I have to cater for that, and it's almost 10,500 euro pounds. But the second option is that I can have independent witnesses who are going to act as their ears and eyes for them. So once they have written down their statements, what I have to do is upload the evidence to Guinness World Record together with the photographic and videographic evidence and statements from public health officer who actually came and say that this is a good place for me to cook, and the food that will be cooked is for human consumption as well. So with that, I can say that we are ready and we are uploading.
Oh, you're already in your process of sending the details.
We don't want a delay. We don't want
so you're hopeful that they will actually declare the new whatever?
Hope is there and faith is there. And
there was some criticism Kidogo online. Maybe some lady was trying to compare your marathon to that of Hilda Baci, for instance. And in how they went crazy in Nigeria and how we react. People came here, I saw that. And I was supposed to come again in do you feel genuinely that Kenyans supported you fully? Or do you have any reservations? What do you think about that?
I feel that Kenyans did support me. I'm grateful for those people who came, especially like what's his name? Oga Obina.
Crazy Kena as well.
Crazy Kena came, Mami Francie came, Winnie Odinga. These names you see them over social media platforms. But when they come and support you, you actually feel amazing because there are good people out there. What the social media will say is different when reality comes in. And these people are like, Maliha, I'm here to support you. I'm my fellow Kenyan, and I cannot let this day pass without me. I'm tired. I've come from an event. I've come here and there. But when they show up, it means a lot. They've actually saved time to actually come and leave their family.
It's not close at all. It's not close at all. I saw that kind of support. It was crazy. People were dancing and doing the crazy stuff and all that. What did that make you feel to see people dancing and having a small party there as you're cooking? How were you feeling?
I was overwhelmed. I actually was very emotional as well because pale unatoka mtu anasema awe hutapewa support, sisi hatuko kama Nigerians, but we proved all those negative people wrong.
The naysayers.
The naysayers. We proved them wrong.
Thing. So the last day, tell me about the last day. 12 hours. 12 hours in Guinea, 12 hours in Guinea. How are you feeling during the last 12 hours? How tired are you? How you haven't slept, right? So how are you feeling emotionally, psychologically, physically? How are you feeling?
I was dead beat.
I can imagine.
I was tired. I had migraines. My feet were swollen. I had leg cramps as well. I was kind of emotional. My moods were changing. And like I had Muslim people out there sending messages like, oh, Chef Maliha is a Muslim and she's not praying her 5 daily prayers. Why is she doing this and that? I would like to tell them and clarify it right now and tell them that during my marathon, I was on my menstrual period. So we cannot pray as women during your days. So for them to get out of their head, I would like to tell them that all my marathons, I usually like to put them during that day because I know I will not be able to pray my 5 daily prayers.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah. So now you're clocking the last minutes.
Yes.
90, how many minutes?
95.
95 minutes?
95 hours we
95 did. 95 hours, yes, 95 hours.
Yeah.
When you're clocking that 95 mark,
yes.
How does it make you feel? Knowing that, achieved the record and this is over, how does that make you feel?
I was happy, but I was not celebrating.
Okay.
Yes, I was happy, but I was not celebrating because this was the stepping stone towards the bigger one coming in, because this was like a small event during a home kitchen. In November 15, we will be cooking past 93-hour mark, but that has to be done in a public open area.
Where are you planning to go?
I'm looking for
like in Nairobi, right?
It will be in Nairobi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, definitely in Nairobi. But now I have to look for a good hotel to accommodate me
and the crowd.
Because over here we cannot accommodate 500 of us.
Yeah, that's true.
But when we go out there in November 15, I want it to be able to
a whole thing.
A whole thing.
Do you feel like the Kenyan government has supported you? The governor, Nairobi governor, Sakaja, the local leaders in Ukuniwapi? Actually, not the Nairobi governor, the Machakos governor, and the local leaders here. Have they shown any support, either morally, financially, or they're just the usual?
I think I will not be able to charge them because as human beings, we are capable of so many things, and I know time lapse and all that stuff.
I'm sure the governor knew you're here, but go on. I'm trying to be nice. Go on.
I'm a very humble and a nice person.
Okay,
yes. But I will look at it a positive way because I know people they go through so many stuff. Kuna procedures. Perhaps I missed 1 or 2 procedures, but then I know now they know who I am.
They know who you are.
Exactly.
So
November is going to be big. Yeah.
And you're very proud of that particular meal.
Yeah.
We all I do news, you do cooking, someone else does meeting.
Yeah.
Which particular meal did you make and you're like, this is some good meal?
Yeah, when I was making the chicken masala for Winnie Odinga, and I was tasting the sauce, I like to taste it. So I usually don't eat during the marathon. What I do is I take a tablespoon of something and I taste, is it okay? I gave myself a thumbs up.
You're like, this is some good food.
Damn.
Yes. So now this is the 6th day.
Yeah, 6th day.
6th day.
Yes.
So what are you doing after the marathon? Are you resting too much? Are you sleeping? You're cooking, clearly. I wouldn't be cooking myself. What are you taking some time off to rest?
Nah.
And are you tired of the crowds? I mean,
no.
They're still here. I can see them. Are you tired of everything?
That's why I'm telling you that I cannot rest right now because I have only 2 months to go till November. The main event coming in. I have so many people who are going to depend on me. I have to talk to my brand manager, Fed Brandy. So right now what we are doing, we are going back to a new drawing board. We finished with this one and now we have a new drawing board drafted. So we have to sit down and highlight the things that we have done here.
So there's no time for rest?
We don't have time for rest.
There are people who are online sometimes. There's a Nigerian chef who started something, I forget her name.
Yeah.
And some people say, why don't you allow Hilda Bachi to enjoy her moment of glory?
Yeah.
Why do you want to dethrone her too quickly? Could you let her enjoy her moment first? I don't know. You tell me.
What I can say is that Guinness World Records, they usually tell people records are meant to be broken. Back in 2019, when I did my record on August, this Indian lady did her record in September. That's August and September.
Later,
just few weeks, not even 1 month, few weeks.
And she broke your record.
And she broke my record by cooking 87. I cooked 75, she cooked 87 hours. And then came Corona, came recession, came everything. People were just going downwards. Now we are trying to get up. Now my dream will not have expiration date. My dream is to put Kenya cuisine in the food culinary map. And that's what I want it to happen. I want when people go to Le Cordon Bleu in France, at the Culinary Institute, they'll say that we have Spanish cuisine, we have Ethiopian cuisine, and now we have a new cuisine called Kenyan cuisine. And Kenyan cuisine can be eaten and it can be cooked also in France. That is my agenda.
Talking about the
we are not dethroning anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
But kinda, that's what you're saying.
No, not
That's
kinda.
what you say in Nairobi. So anyway, talking about the Indian lady, there was a little controversy between you and her fans and your fans. Kulikuwa na vita kidogo. Did you see that?
No.
People said she was a bit, she wasn't very happy about you. Or something like that. Oh, was it Hilda Bachi? Was it about you? I don't know.
It's Hilda.
Are you guys good with her? Are you good?
When Hilda Bachi did her,
not with the Indian lady. Are you guys just?
Yeah, I mean, we sportsmanship. We congratulate whoever won. That's how I am, and that's how I've seen other Kenyans do. So like Kipchoge, the marathoner, he won. And we have another one, Faith Kipyonge. She won. We congratulate each other. We are the marathoners. It's in our DNA. Hatuoni ubaya. Tunapendana sisi. Umeshinda ya Kenya. Ushaona?
Tell me about your family. What are they saying? Your mom, your dad, I don't know. Are you married?
I'm single.
Oh, you're single. I'm single too. I don't know where this leads us. Tell me about your parents. I don't know if wako pale. My dad, my sisters, my cousins. Family wanasema nini?
My mom has passed away.
Okay,
alhamdulillah. My dad is retired right now. Okay. Yeah, but before I started doing the marathon, I called my dad and my 2 daughters back at home, and I told them, okay, in another 10 minutes I'm entering the arena. So
you have a daughter?
19 and 10.
Wow. Okay. Well, now you know.
Yeah, so when I talk to them, they're like, we believe in you, make us proud, and we know you will never give up.
Why didn't you bring your children here? It'd be a beautiful place to
yeah. My 19-year-old daughter, she's in college. Okay. So she could not come, because of her studies. Okay. But yeah, November she'll definitely come.
Okay, she'll come support you.
And I don't like to bring my family in the limelight.
Oh, okay. Wewe mwenyewe kwa pale unaangalia.
Fadhali niwaache wao.
Yeah. Do they show any signs of wanting to be chefs, your children? Do they cook well in the first place? If she cooks well, I could marry her.
Subutu mtoto wangu atoke kwangu mimi asijue kupika. But my 10-year-old daughter, she told me she wants to become a pilot.
Okay.
At that age of 10 years.
I also wanted to become a pilot. I'm kidding though, but
and my eldest daughter, she's very fluent in French because she did 4 years of studying French. She wants to become a high school French teacher.
Oh, that's quite a good dream.
So for them, cooking is a necessity.
Out of their
it's just a necessity to survive.
But they support Mama so much.
So much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want us to wrap this up so that you can finish up cooking your food.
Yes.
I want you to say something to your Kenyan fans, whoever they're watching, they're going to be watching this. How would you appreciate them? And to the detractors, people who don't believe in you, do you have maybe a word for them or not?
I would like to tell people out there that go fight for your dream. Nobody else is going to believe in your dream but yourself. It has to start with you. It is your dream. Protect it and go fight for it, no matter what. No matter what the challenges you are going to occur, you're going to have, and face as well. Push on through. And another thing, OQP, only quality people.
Okay.
That's what the mantra I tell my friends, my family. It means that whoever is in your circle, make sure that they are there to help you, to support you, to advise you, to guide you. Only quality people. Sio watu ambao wanakuchukua wewe, wakupeleke clubbings, wakupeleke huku na kule, you waste your money. They're not business oriented people. They're not people who have got goals and visions. Find yourself OQP, and you will succeed in life.
My camera person here, chochote kuhusu OQP, because yeye ni mtu wa sherehe kabisa. I want you to tell me as we wrap up, do you have one chef in Kenya and one chef internationally that you look up to and admire, and you'd love to work with them in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Kenyan and then international.
For the Kenyan chef, I can say that I had like 5 of them, but I'll mention the first one. Chef Kiran Jetwa.
I don't know who that is, go ahead.
And also internationally, Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, we all know Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
That's quite the guy. But he's a bit mean. Don't you think he's a bit mean?
Well, he is.
Because you're very nice. You really are nice, actually.
Well,
but he's a mean
I don't
chef.
know what my sous-chefs say, but
okay, all right.
Chef Gordon Ramsay can be mean because to when he does the Hell's Kitchen, he brings chefs who are already in the field. So he will not take mediocre. You see, he will not going to be okay. Now you have to chop onions. You know the basics. That's why he shouts at them, because he says that these people have gone into the culinary schools. They know their books.
So you cannot afford to mess up.
They cannot afford to make simple, small mistakes.
That's true. That's
and when he goes to the master chefs, he knows that they're dealing with people who are from the different professions. So they love this their hobby, but they want to create something, a good name for themselves. So he'll be a little bit nicer to them. And that is his style. That's his personality.
Who he is, basically.
Yeah.
So if you're told to go to France, to the US, to Japan, to wherever to cook,
yeah.
Will you carry me to Japan to cook?
I mean, I don't know, my suitcase can carry you.
Well, that is Chef Maliha Mohammed hapa at the river. I wish in Mombasa could have come all the way. And she's making some brilliant food for me. You just heard from her. She is doing a great job. She is a hero right now, and local leaders should support her. But we have shown her all the love we can. She's cooking again around November. Please check out for her. She's going to be having a huge kitchen in the middle of Nairobi. It's going to be a whole thing, a whole arena. We're pulling you off. Please come over, come support her, and please follow her on IG and give her all the love you can right here from Athi River. Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister. Asante sana.
Karibu.
So after quite a long period of interviewing and hanging out and socializing and chilling, Chef Maliha, right?
Yes.
Prepared something nice for us. Utatuambia, what exactly is this? Chakula kipi?
Yeah, so what we have here is maino kukanga and some beef stew.
Okay.
And herb rice.
And
herb rice.
Oh, herb rice.
Yeah, kuna coriander inside.
Okay, which one? What would you try first? Nijaribu rice kwanza, maini ama?
Everything.
A piece of everything first.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how this is. I'm not a food blogger. I don't know what to say. But it looks so beautiful. It looks so nice. I can only imagine how good it is. And it's extremely good. Now remind me like I'm a food blogger. Asante sana kwa chakula hiki. Okay, I want to have more of this and to give some to my camera person right there. This is Chef Maliha. Chakula mekisikia ni kipi? I'm only enjoying. You can only watch and imagine. Thank you so much.